Hey guys, Jim here. Finally back building something after a couple, 2, 3 months not building much. It's probably more closer to two since I did that scratch built Botany Bay. But I got a couple of kits this past week in the mail, and I thought I'd share some issues with you with these Star Trek 1/1000 scale snap kits. They're not going to be totally snapped when you got to correct some of the things. So I thought I'd point some of these issues out. I'm just doing some minor assembly, and then I'll be painting them and stuff. But we're going to start out first with the 1/1000 scale Klingon Bird of Prey. Okay, the first thing I noticed, these little cutout pockets in the wings, where the lower arm and the gun mounts. There you see that little tab there. This is supposed to be snapped together. First off, that tab is bigger than that pocket. So what you're going to have to do is sand down that tab on the sides to make it fit in there from end to end. And also it sticks up quite a bit. And so it's not a snap kit. This is going to have to be glued. And it sticks up quite a bit higher than the rest of the deal. So sanding it down a little thinner, and then it's basically going to be glued in there. I usually glue these snap kits anyway because they're kind of permanent and all that, and when I detail them up, I make them more like a glue kit anyway. So, but that's the only issue I came across with this kit. Other than that, everything else is fine. And the detail is awesome. It's just like the 350 scale one, just a lot smaller, but it's got real nice detail. They don't give you all the different paint directions, but I'm going to go off my 350 scale, especially on the body side here, where they got like a little strip. It's kind of almost like a gunmetal color. So I'll be adding a lot of that detail and everything like that. But I just wanted to point this issue out with these wings. This part doesn't fit. It doesn't stay on. It just falls right off because it doesn't fit properly. So basically, you're looking at some glue for this kit. So that's that one. So feels good to be building something. And when I'm done explaining some of these issues, I'll get into some other of my upcoming builds and stuff. So next issue is the what the hell is the name of this ship? The Grissom. Okay. This top piece, the saucer, the I guess the hull or whatever, the main part of the hull behind the saucer. Okay, when you press this together, these edges, they bulge out quite a bit. You really got to force them, and it causes that edge to bulge out. So what I had to do, I'll take this apart so you can see. What I had to do, those tabs you see there, I sanded them from the outside edge going in. And then you got to sand a little bit off the front and back edge too, where it fits in sideways. And it's going to cause it to be a glue kit also. But in order to keep that from bulging out and having to sand down the outside of that part, it's better to sand down the tabs. You're going to glue it. You're going to glue it to keep it in place. But that's the only issue I got with this kit. It's a nice little kit. It's not really big, but it's a fairly decent size and all that. So, but I just thought I'd point this out. This is the 1/1000 scale Grissom that comes with the Klingon Bird of Prey, the 2-for-1 kit. So I thought I'd share that with you. And it doesn't matter if you sand down those tabs too small and you got a big gap in there, because once you put the nacelles on it, they're going to cover all that up anyway. So, but like I said, I turn these into glue kits anyway. That's just my preference, and they're built permanent. There's no kids going to be playing with them like a toy or nothing. I'm in the process of working on here. I don't like the color. The Defiant was actually a lighter gray color. I'm going with Tester's light aircraft gray. It's a real nice color, and it's going to make the decals pop real nice like they should and everything. I'm in the process, basically what I'm doing, I'm just gluing all the upper half parts together the lower half parts together. I glued a little detail on the bottom of this, but it's still two halves. I'm still debating if I want to light this. I like to light a model, but I like to do a complete light job, not just, portions of it. This has a lot of clear parts, which will look good lit up, but the window, they give you window decals that you can put on here if you want to drill them out, but the windows are so small and so close together, it's almost going to be, you won't get the accurate window placement if you drill them out with space between them, and if you drill them out according to the decals, some of them are going to be real close to breaking through and everything. So I'm still debating if I want to just do a basic light job or if I actually want to do a regular lighting job with the navigation lights and all that. There's two back here that flash, there's one up here that flashes, and there's one on the bottom that flashes. You got two little red lights that go in little indentations or some type of marker lights. You got your side red and green starboard and port lights. On the bottom side, there's a couple of flashers that go back in this area, so I'm still debating if I want to light that. And also you got little clear pieces that go in here. Clear plastic is very brittle, and even if you use a small drill bit and try to drill them out, those are for like the photon deals and stuff. They light. I wouldn't be doing that detail or they actually work, but I would probably just I'd probably leave them off if I light it. But I'm just debating if I want to light it. This I would have to go all the gaps in between that little raised detail. I would have to drill real small holes and then clear it out with my hobby light knife, because those are lit up red back there. You do have the clear parts, which isn't going to be hard to light those up with the blue. But what I would do is just use mainly white LEDs in it here and there in a few locations. And then use the, I use Model Master clear acrylics. I'd be using clear red, clear blue, so that'd give it all the proper color effects and stuff, and you really wouldn't have to, use colored LEDs in it. And that, other than even the fiber optics, I've got colored fiber optics, so for the red marker lights up there, it wouldn't be no problem to light with the white LEDs. But I'm debating. I don't know if I want to go through it, because the next couple projects I got after this stuff, I'm already working on some of them. I'm doing, I got the little 1/44 scale Y-wing and X-wing. This thing is really super detailed for a small kit. It's just like the 72nd scale, all that piping, and you might be able to even pick up where some of that piping looks like it's actually separate parts, because there's space between it and the lower surfaces and stuff. So I'm in the process. I won't be using the stickers. I'll be painting all the detail on there that the stickers would cover, because they don't conform to a lot of the surfaces, and there's a lot of detail, raised detail in areas where it gets the stickers. So I'll be painting that. But I'm working on these, a couple small kits. I got the first order TIE fighters coming in. Those are the ones that are in the Force Awakens movie. I've also got the 1/44 scale Millennium Falcon with the photo etch set coming in this week. I'll be doing lighting on there, and probably doing a little diorama with the TIE fighters on there. I do have the little pocket kit, what they call it, the Star Destroyer and the Death Star. And that, they're not about the same scale, but you can kind of do like a little force perspective little diorama with those. I do have a second Star Destroyer. I'm kind of going to do the scene little diorama where it's crashed in the sand and half buried under the sand and half sticking out. They're cheap little kits. They're only like $5.50 a piece. I got the little 350th Millennium Falcon on the way. And that I'm building that mainly to do like a comparison side by side with my 350 Enterprise refit and original series Enterprise. I thought it would be cool to have a 350 Millennium Falcon to show the difference in size and stuff. And that, and then what else do I have? Oh, I've got the trench battle scene. It's actually a whole bunch of different bases from the larger Bandai kits, the 72nd scale, but they put all the bases together in a kit to form a little trench scene, and it comes with an X-wing, and that's what I'm doing the Y-wing and the other X-wing kit for. is to do a little diorama with that and stuff, and I might do some fiber optics just like in the crevices just to give it some interest and all that and stuff. But not real fancy. Those little 1/44 scale X-wing and Y-wing, there's no way you can even light them with fiber optics because they're snapped together, so the whole interior is just filled with little pins and snapped together tabs and everything. So you'd have to hack half of that stuff up, and then you'd have a hard time assembling them. But I just thought doing a couple little dioramas and stuff and all that. The Millennium Falcon, the 1/44 scale one, that's a super detailed kit, and I did order the photo etch because I want to light the interior of the cockpit. It comes with interior parts to light your gun turret bays inside and all that. So I'm going that route. And I also, yesterday, I have pre-ordered my 1/350th Katinga, and gonna give you guys a little word on that one. There's some there's some parts, they don't have windows cast in the front, the bulb part of the head, that go on the front, and then the little piece above it with all the rows of little windows. They're not going to be making aftermarket photo etch. The only way you can get photo etch for that kit is if you order the lighting kit. They have a lighting kit that's going to be available. It's $63. If you order it from round 2, they give you 10% off. So I ordered the Katinga, the model itself, and I ordered the lighting kit. It comes out to $163 with the 10% off. They also, anything over $50 is free shipping. So it came out to like $147 roughly for both combined. I'll probably use my own lighting for it because I've seen a pre-build of it, and it's in the back where the two engines are in the back. They should be red. Well, with the color of LEDs, the LEDs are more on the blue side than they are a clear in that. And they turned the little engine pieces to a purple color. And another thing too, the only way you get the red clear plastic parts is with the lighting kit. So like I said, the photo etch, when you drill out the front where all the little windows are in that bulb head, you kind of got to elongate them and everything, and they're not going to be accurate. The only way to make them accurate is the photo etch set that comes with the lighting kit. So they got us there a little bit. You got to spend a little bit money, but I think the